video, we are going to explore a case study on traffic signal control in control systems. So from traditional method open loop system to closed loop control systems. So we know that in open loop system there is no feedback element. We can get the actual output given by the controller. But in closed loop system we can get the desired output from the feedback element. So for this case study we are going to analyze with the design thinking based solution. So Sanjeev, can you explain about the empathize part of this case study?
Yes. At the point of some time, we all have experienced traffic signals even when the roads are empty, long waits. And during peak hours, traffic jams due to less traffic signal times. No one will be thinking why this happens. But we are going to explain in this topic about a detailed explanation in design thinking. As per the empathy, as per the empathize part, we are going to think from how open loop traffic signal converge from a self-independent or closed loop system. From a road user's view, he always needs from a rider's perspective, an ideal traffic signal should look like less traffic density and responding to heavy density when the traffic crowded, and the safety measures and less fuel consumption and less timing consumption. But an ideal traditional signal system doesn't require these needs and often fail at these needs. So the people are getting congested and frustrated. The next topic will be explained by Samudrika.
Ask you a simple question. Have you ever waited at a red signal while the road in front of you is completely empty? Disgusting, right? Why do those things happen? Because the traditional traffic system follows the fixed timing, not the real traffic. So the real problem is like how a traffic system decides and allocates and understands the real traffic and respond. Because while things don't adapt, traffic jams, then delays, then fuel waste, time waste, and even the emergency vehicles are delayed. So these are all the problems that happen because of this technology. So we have to develop the technology and make it a productive one. Over to ideal.
So in the ideal part, we are going to see how does a traffic signal works on open loop system. First, we need to understand how does a traffic signal works. There are three lights: red, green, yellow. If there is red light, it shows 30 seconds of timer. In this timer, we will set 30 seconds, and if it shows yellow light, after 5 seconds, it turns into green. Even after that, after it turns to green, it has a timer of 30 seconds. Even when it is little free, so it's wasting a lot of time too. So we are finding a lot of problems like ambulance, fuel wastage, and a lot of stuff. Even when someone is in emergency, he cannot pass the traffic signals. So we need to change this. We need to add a sensing system so that it reduces. Now we need to convert the traffic signals into closed loop systems. I'll pass on to Varsha.
So as we see the open loop control system, so there is some limitation. To overcome these limitations, we can use a closed loop traffic control system. So this is the block diagram of the closed loop control system. Here we have the traffic flow. This is the reference input. For example, the more vehicles should be passed when there is a busy road. And next we have the controller. So the controller is the brain of the system. It decides which signal should be there, like green, red or yellow. And next we have the traffic light. So this is the plant of the control system. So after it receives the decision from the controller, and this is the actual traffic signal, like the colors. And next we have the traffic mode. So this is the output of the system. And we finally have the feedback. So here the sensors acts as the feedback. So the sensors which can be used could be cameras, infrared sensors, and also inductive loop detectors. So let's see how it works. First, the sensor reads the information and gives the information to the controller, and the controller decides which signal should be there. And it also shows time delays when needed. Also, then it goes to the traffic signal. Finally, we have the output. So, like it repeats again and again. So, this is the prototype.
To system operation test, when the traffic density increases on one road, the sensor detects congestion and the error signals will be generated, and also the controller increases the green light signals. So for emergency vehicle, it ensures to keep a quick clearance and safety. So coming to benefits and impact, it reduces the waiting time and lower fuel consumption, and also decreases pollution and also improves safety. So this is how a feedback control system transforms a simple system into a smart urban system. So this is how the feedback control system transforms a simple system into a smart urban solutions. Over to Ashwin.
To conclude, a traditional traffic signal works on fixed timing as an open loop system. With the help of design thinking and feedback controller, we can convert them into a closed loop system, which shows the real-time traffic conditions, which is also an important point to a smarter cities. Thank you.